Okay, now that you've watched the video, you should know what fraction of the prism this pyramid is. Do you know what fraction it is? When you watched the video, you saw that 3 pyramids will fill up 1 prism, or 3 cones will fill up 1 cylinder that has the same height as the cone. Three pyramids with the same height as this prism would fill up this prism. So the volume of a pyramid equals 1/3 the volume of a prism, assuming they have the same height and the same base shape. And so that relationship is really important to know, because we know the volume of any prism is 1/3 multiplied by the area of the base multiplied by the height. So this is the formula you've been working with for quite a while now. And so to find a pyramid, the only difference is we just need to multiply by 1/3 or realize it's 1/3 as much, or divide by 3. Remember, dividing by 3 is the same as multiplying by 1/3. So we're going to practice. Here's a little animation that can help you see that, as well as the video that you just watched. Let me show it again. Those 3 pyramids. Now the apex of these pyramids are moved to the corners of this cube to sort of show you that it takes 3 of these, 1, 2, 3, to fill up that cube. That's another way to demonstrate that 1/3 relationship. And so really this equation is so similar to what you've been using for the last several days, because area of the base multiplied by the height is what we've been doing for prisms. We just need to multiply by 1/3 to make it work for pyramids. And so I'm going to do the first one with you, and then on the Nearpod you'll see a problem you can try on your own. And then once you've done it, you go to the next slide and watch the video and compare your work to mine. And we'll learn it that way. Okay, so we'll do this one together. I definitely have a pyramid. I have 1 base and an apex. The height, the perpendicular height to the base, is 16, so I see the height of my pyramid is 16 meters. And so we start by writing the formula for volume of a pyramid: 1/3 multiplied by the area of the base multiplied by the height. And then just like we did with prisms, we're going to have to calculate area of the base. Well, I have a square base. It's a special kind of parallelogram. So just base times height, or side times side for a square. 7.5 multiplied by 7.5. I know that's 56.25 for the area of that square base. And then now that I have big B, I can substitute into this formula. So volume equals 1/3 multiplied by 56.25 multiplied by the height of the pyramid, which is 16 meters. Now 16 is not a multiple of 3, so I can't really associate to my advantage. But once you've written the formula and substituted into the formula, it's fine to use a calculator at this point. And let me show you on the bottom what I would do on the calculator. I would do 56.25 times 16 equals, then I get my answer, and then I take my answer and divide it by 3, because multiplying by 1/3 is the same as dividing by 3. So on my calculator I'm doing 56.25 times 16. I get 900. Well, that's nice. That's an easy number to third. I mean, I wouldn't need a calculator for this. I know 900 divided by 3 is 300. But on the harder problems, if this was not as friendly a number, not a multiple of 3, I would just divide by 3 on my calculator. Multiplying by 1/3 is the same as dividing by 3. We've been talking all year about dividing is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. Well, if I'm multiplying by 1/3, the reciprocal of 1/3 is 3. It's the same as dividing by 3. So in this case, it's just 300 meters cubed. Remember, we're still talking about 3-dimensional space. We're talking about how many cubes of space this pyramid takes up, and in this case it's 300. Okay, try the next one on your own. It's a different shaped base, but you know the formulas, they're on your notes, and then compare your work to mine on the video right after that.